Wheels turning through the timber, morning leaning on the stones. My breath has found a slower rhythm, far away from clocks and phones. The summit waits above the ridgeline, still a good long climb from here. And I begin to ask the question I avoid when paths are clear. Why do I keep climbing mountains? What am I expecting there? A little proof that I am stronger, a cleaner kind of air. Is it the height or just the motion? Boots and heartbeat, dust and pine? Is the peak the only answer, or the walk in itself the sign? Perhaps I came to leave behind me every voice that knows my name. Perhaps I'm moving toward a freedom, perhaps I'm only fleeing shame. And if no one sees me reach it, does the climbing count the same? If I cannot make comparison, who decides that I have gained? I'm not yet on the top. Maybe that is where I'm meant to be, between the ground that made me and the sky I came to see. Every step becomes a question, every breath a little more. Am I climbing toward an answer, or escaping from the floor? I'm not yet on the top. The mountain does not care. It only gives me distance and asks what brought me there. What happens when the summit opens, when there's nowhere left to rise? Will I find some promised meaning waiting underneath the skies? Will the view become a blessing? Will the silence make me whole? Or will reaching what I wanted leave an emptiness below? There should be music at the ending, some reward for carrying through. But the mountain offers weather, stone and space, and then the view. And someone ought to mention softly, when the victory feels profound, every climber standing highest still must find a way back down. There are knees and fading daylight, there are loose and shifting stones. There is no applause in descending, only footsteps heading home. Maybe that is why the journey cannot live inside the peak. What we learn while moving upward must survive the downward street. I'm not yet on the top, and maybe that is where I'm meant to be, between the ground that made me and the sky I came to see. Every step becomes a question, every breath a little more. Am I climbing toward an answer, or escaping from the floor? I'm not yet on the top. The mountain does not care. It only gives me distance and asks what brought me there. Maybe I have spent a lifetime trying to deserve the view, turning every hill to judgment, every road to something due. Maybe strength is not the reaching, not the flag, the height, the name. Maybe strength is knowing clearly why you entered in the game. And maybe I can stop a moment without calling it defeat. Feel the wind move through the grasses, feel the earth beneath my feet. From here the houses look like questions, all our boundaries disappear. Fields and roads become one fabric, far enough to make them clear. What felt heavy in the valley has not vanished, has not healed, but it loses some authority when the wider world is revealed. So perhaps I climb for distance, not to leave, but to return, with a little less illusion and a little more to learn. I'm not yet on the top, and now I'm not so sure. I need to know where the meaning waits above me, or is walking here below. Every step can be an answer without finishing the climb. Not all journeys earn their value at the ending of the line. I'm not yet on the top, the mountain does not care, but I am more awake now than when I started there. If I reach it, I will greet it. If I don't, the road was real. There are truths we cannot conquer, there are heights we only feel. And before I climb much farther, I will turn and take the view, not because the journey's over, but because this moment matters too.